So we know that Donald Trump directed his crypto task force to start a crypto reserve. It's going to include 5 coins: Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and Cardano. But at the end of his second tweet, he did say, and other valuable cryptocurrencies. And I want to talk about the and other valuable cryptocurrencies part, because that part is very interesting. I do believe he's going to add more cryptos, and a lot more cryptos, to the reserve than there are now. And I want to see like which ones are the most likely to get added to the reserve. There's going to be a couple that you probably expect, a couple that you don't expect, and a couple that I really don't want to see in there. Let's, I think, start with the most likely one. I do believe the next one is Hedera. If you really look at what Trump did, he basically took the top coins by market cap outside the stable coins and BNB. BNB is completely controlled by Binance. That was never going to get in the reserve. So that was already out. So he basically took the next couple of coins and he basically made the top 5. Now, the next coin in line is Dogecoin and Tron. Dogecoin is a meme, so I hope he doesn't add it, because if he does add it, that would open up a path for something like Trump Coin. And if Trump Coin gets added to the reserve, then the whole reserve idea just completely becomes a joke. So I don't want Dogecoin to get added, although I'm not super surprised if it gets added. Tron is an interesting one, but the whole Justin Sun thing might make it a little bit more complex, and I don't know if Congress would approve it. But the reason Trump might suggest it is because Justin Sun invested hard in World Liberty Financial, which is his like real crypto project, not the Trump Coin thing, but his real crypto project. And Donald Trump also invested some in Tron as well. So there's incentive for him to put Tron in the reserve. Now, we know that the reserve doesn't just include American coins, because Ethereum's in there, obviously. So that's not really a requirement. So Tron might get in there, but after Tron is Hedera. I do believe that Hedera is a legitimate project with a lot of great prospects. And they have partnerships. They are being used for utility, although that hasn't really affected price. And I do believe that it's a really great project at this point. And also, it's, if you don't count the 2 stablecoins, it is top 10 as well. So it's got the notoriety, it's got the volume, and there's like some demand from industry because there is utility. Although that hasn't affected Hedera's price, it might get them in the reserve. After Hedera, I believe Litecoin has a pretty good chance of getting in the reserve. Litecoin is a lot like Bitcoin. You know, people call it silver to Bitcoin's gold. I don't really believe that. But because it has the same properties as Bitcoin, I think it's likely to get an ETF, and it's likely to be presented as a possible reserve asset. Outside of that, I do think they will want to include an AI one in there sooner or later. And I'm not talking about like A116Z or something, one of those agents. That's not going to make it in there. But I'm talking about like another AI project like ASI or NEAR or RNDR. My guess is probably ASI. I think they're going to be larger than the other two. And I don't really think that they're going to leave AI completely out of the reserve. So ASI, Fetch AI, whatever, could actually be another one they add in there after some time. You know, others like Sui, I think will actually take a while. APT, Aptos, I think there's going to be several that are actually considered as well. The whole Roger Ver thing with BCH, I don't really know, but there's definitely going to be like, I think at least 10, 15 coins in the reserve that he's going to try to add. Now, like I said, this is not a guarantee that Congress will even approve this stuff. But if they do, that's really something to think about. And it's like, you got to think about like which coins could possibly get in the reserve, because they'll at least get that like, 20, 30% pump if they do. And I think it obviously brightens future prospects if your coin actually gets in the reserve. So right now, even though it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and Cardano, I think possible coins that could get in, HBAR would probably be the most likely one. I think Tron has a possibility because of the Justin Sun connection with Donald Trump and World Liberty Financial. I think LTC is likely to get it, and maybe something like ASI, RNDR, BitTensor, NEAR, one of those. Also, DOT, I think, has a decent chance of getting in as well because, it's like number 20 right now. It's like number like 17 without the stable coins. But I think like it has a lot of news coming out. And I think it's somewhat similar to Cardano, just smaller. So I think it could actually get some attention as well. So that's kind of my opinion. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.